When you talk about a website or an internet location, you're referring to the Uniform Resource Locator, or the URL. Understanding the components of a URL will help you diagnose a problem on the web if you can't get to the right website, or it will help you identify if a website is a good source of information. Let's take apart a URL here at the Smithsonian National Museum of Natural History. The first part of the URL is the transport protocol. In this case, it's HTTP, which is Hypertext Transfer Protocol. That is the primary means of transferring web pages across the internet. Sometimes you'll see an HTTPS, which stands for Security Protocol. You would only want to send any private information like credit card information as if you see a website that has HTTPS. That way you can be guaranteed that the transference of the information is secured. The next part of this URL, www, stands for the name of the host computer that this information is living on. The last part is called the domain name. In this case, there are two parts, a subdomain, the MNH for the Museum of Natural History, and the second part, which is the top, is si.edu, standing for the Smithsonian Institution of Education. The next part of a URL is the file name and extension. In our example here, there is not one showing, but I can guarantee it is called index.htm or index.html. On this page, for example, there is an additional folder called Exhibits, and then additional folder under that called Nature's Best 2009, and then finally you can see that the primary page is called index.html. If it was not showing, it would still display the main page because all web pages have index.html as their main page. In this example, there is no index.html, but you can see that it did land on the home page. This example is very similar to the last. It is the National Geographic main page, www.nationalgeographic.com. I wanted to show you that not all computer names or host names need to be www. For example, if I come down to Kids on the sidebar and select that link, it goes to the Kids page, and you'll notice that instead of it saying www, the name of the computer, the host name, is now Kids. Understanding how to read a URL will come in handy in the classroom. For example, here I am at the Kids National Geographic Games page, and I can roll over any of these games which are hyperlinked, and before I click on it, I can look down in the lower left-hand corner and it will show me what the URL is of this hyperlink. I can see by this that I'm still in the kids.nationalgeographic.com domain. So when I click on it, I will continue to be on the same page, on the same task, without getting distracted. Every one of these, when I look down in the corner, it will tell me that I'm staying in the same web page. But, for example, if I scroll down a little bit more, I come down to a link. When I roll over it, it's an ad. And I know when I click on this, it will take me outside of the domain where I am working.